Hello, Christina Forbes here again, wife of seriously injured worker Lauren Forbes. I really kind of just wanted to finish that whole thing about loss of earnings, as I was kind of skimming the last page and a half of the paper here, and I really think it's maybe important to mention, given that it's something I find very peculiar in here in regards to the Canadian pension plan. So I'm just going to read that, as I feel it's very important. So as I ran it before you, if you had a net wage rate of $3,500 per month and your net earnings after your injury were only $1,500 per month, your permanent disability award would be calculated as follows. The average net earning before injury, or your long-term wage rate, at $3,500 per month. Your average net earnings after injury are $1,500 per month. Now we've got a bit of a blank space here, and then it just goes right on to $2,000 per month, and then it says compensation factor. Now in brackets it says 2,000 times 90% equals $1,800. So $1,800 per month. The loss of earnings award would be $1,800 per month. Now I'm not too sure where they got that $500 from. I guess maybe that must be the 10% or something. I really don't understand the whole jargon of that. So how will the permanent disability award be paid? Now this is quite concerning. I think it's very weird, as we've done some calculations in our head just in regards to Lauren's chronic pain claim that he has or has been approved for. The disability awards are paid at the end of each month and may be deposited directly into your bank account. The WCB will pay a lump sum when the total disability is 10% or less and the monthly pension amount is not more than $200. This is called a commutation, whatever, I can't pronounce that word. I'll just write that. I don't exactly at all through any of this claim to be, computation, pardon me. For more information on the payment of disability awards, see the fact sheet called Permanent Disability Awards, Lump Sums, and Commutation. So I don't have that. I think I do actually in the pile down there. How will Canada Pension Plan disability benefits affect my permanent disability award? Now this is really interesting actually. If you are receiving the Canadian Pension Plan or CCP disability benefits and the WCB permanent disability benefits for the same injury, the WCB will, it says may, but they will, I know they will, many will agree with this, will deduct up to 50% of the money CCP pays you from your WCB permanent disability benefits. Why? Why do they do that? If someone knows, please leave a comment. Why the fuck are they touching, why would they take away money for CCP if you were getting CCP? I mean, hello. Our lawyer, a couple of years ago, because Lauren was inquiring about CPP, and unfortunately he didn't actually ever pay enough into it or spend enough time or however the thing goes with that, so he doesn't qualify for a CPP, but had stated, either way, don't apply for CPP because WCB will take 50% of it off of your lump sum and so on and so forth. Why? I don't know. If anybody else knows, please comment, because I have no fucking idea. So for more information though, please read the fact sheet called Canada Pension Plan Benefits and the WCB Benefits. I don't think I have that in my pile that came from the Workers Advisor thing. When will your permanent disability benefits stop? Well, this is interesting. If you're injured on or after June 30th, 2002, the award will be paid up until your 25th birthday or until your death, whichever comes first. However, there are some exceptions to this. For more information on this issue, please see our fact sheet called Duration of Benefits. So that's interesting. If you were injured before June 30th, 2002, but the first indication of permanent disability did not appear until after June 30th, 2002, the award will be paid until your 25th birthday or until your death. Additional retirement benefit in your disability award. For every disability award, the WCB will invest 5% of the monthly disability award before any adjustment for CPP benefits. This investment will continue until your 65th birthday, and when you turn 65, you will get a payout of the benefit, including interest earned from investment. You must have a beneficiary for the retirement benefit in case you die before the age of 65. You will get a retirement fund assessment from the WCB once a year. You can also make payments into your retirement fund in any amount between 1 and 5% of the disability award. You must apply in writing, and you may only apply once. You can cancel at any time, however, you cannot reapply. Please see our fact sheet called Retirement Benefits for more information on that. If you disagree with the Permanent Disability Award decision, if you do not agree with any decision of the WCB, you have the right to request a review. You must request a review at the review division within 90 days from the date of the decision. Some pension decisions cannot be appealed to the Workers' Compensation Appeal Tribunal, or WCAT. Please read our fact sheet entitled Reviews of WCB Compensation or Rehabilitation Decisions and Appeals to the Workers' Compensation Appeal Tribunal. So some pension decisions cannot be appealed to WCAT. I wonder why that is. If anybody else knows, please comment. I would like to know why that is. So far, in the 17 and a half months that Lauren has been receiving vocational rehabilitation benefits for the planning of purposes, we're just going to post that up there because that's kind of funny. As you know, this length of time is well beyond the normal time frame for sponsorship for clients to develop a suitable return to work plan in conjunction with their vocational rehabilitation consultant. So it says here, though, that at the bottom, therefore, during this time period, I will prepare a return to work plan into AutoCAD and the supporting budget for the board's baseline plan and obtain approval for it. Well, what happens if he requires upgrading, like a lot of it? You can't just stop there. I mean, what do you do? What if he can't get into drafting in September because the program's full? Do we stop? Like, what happens? These are questions that, injured workers deal with on a day-to-day basis, right? These things are constantly going through their head all day long. Just so, living day by day, not having an idea on what's next. And it's awful. It's an awful feeling to have. It doesn't leave much room to think about anything else, really. So, what if in the event that it requires upgrading and Lauren can't do the program? Do we try something else? Or is vocational rehabilitation benefits cut off? Will she just give him the money and tell him to fuck off? Like what? We don't know. I mean, it's very confusing, this whole thing, and that's exactly their number one tactic, right? I mean, it's awful. Confuse the injured worker, and not that their life isn't confusing enough already in absolute chaos, but we'll just leave them up in the air about decisions and what's going to happen, So, as I'll show you here, look, Lauren did finish the test. He requires some upgrading. This was actually finished and signed by the teachers on the 10th of June. So Sheila Casey could have contacted Linda Weaver and such. So recommend English and math. So there's some stuff there that he's got to do. This is Carol from the the admissions office there. So, Lauren's being compliant, trugging along, doing what he's supposed to do. I'm proud of him. A lot of pain every day, but he still managed to put forward. And Linda Weaver and Sal and all them from North Island College, they've just been absolutely amazing. Just thank you so much for the dedication and the patience and everything that has been going on, as I know you guys do watch these videos. So thank you again. We appreciate it a lot. You guys have been a tremendous help, so thank you. thank you, John, for taking the time and getting some videos up there too. We don't necessarily need video responses per se, but some comments would be nice. Comments are really helpful. They get ideas flowing and people talking. And with YouTube, you don't have to use your actual identification. You can do it anonymously to just some miscellaneous email, right? So get up there, start commenting. Don't be shy. One voice, I don't mind saying it for everybody. So thank you very much for watching. I'm just going to wrap up the vocational rehabilitation planning. Thank you again. Bye-bye from the Forbes House.